welcome back. Well, welcome back to me because I know I haven't really done a live in a couple of days. It's been manic, but I couldn't resist doing one tonight because we're out and about in Jerusalem. Like if you see the title of this video, we had to go out and look for something normal to do since we were forced to go back to normal. We went out, but not just that. I thought there's nothing like this view here in Jerusalem. And by that, I mean these two right here, because it's cheers. We are marhaba to everybody. We're out celebrating belatedly Abir's birthday, which happened to land on the day of the ceasefire. But we were all together, ready to run to a shelter right up until that point. But anyway, this is the real party now. So, as soon as I got to the car and I see my friends dressed beautifully, and I'm just wearing jeans and like barely arriving at this event, I was like, oh my God, I'm like doing a live with you too tonight. You guys are going to be on and I'm going to be off.
We are so
And, let's do a little introduction. All right, this is Abir, and Abir is a lawyer, and I'm going to let you talk more about this. And Maya is a university professor and doctor of what?
communication and journalism.
And would you say, are you a human rights lawyer, workers' rights lawyer? How would you characterize?
Yeah, I'm a human rights lawyer. I work for the Association for Civil Rights in Israel, and also I work for Ma'an Worker Union. And we in Acre will have a campaign soon to fundraise money in September. So please donate for us.
Wow. Just use my platform for donations. I don't even do that. That's amazing. But yes, good cause. And I have to say, it was thanks to a beer that these messages we were getting for the missile alerts during the war with Iran. Abir shared a bomb shelter with my parents, who are still stuck in the country, by the way. But they happen to, their closest bomb shelter is the one right in Abir's neighborhood. So they were talking one night, at 3 in the morning or something, and they said, but we can't read these messages because it's only in Hebrew. And so, Abir, what did you do about that?
Well, we sent a letter to the military commander, and we asked to translate this message to Arabic, English, Russian, and Amharic. And actually, they did.
They did.
They did.
Amazing.
On the last day of the war.
They
But-
actually
but
used
we
it
will-
on that day for a few times. So, yeah.
But sure,
But
was
definitely we
necessary.
will have another round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either Yemen, either Iran. So good.
So at least people
good
know
job.
today what they need to do when they get this message and not be in the chaos.
Yes.
And they ask people around them what to do. So it's
Amazing.
important.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yes.
To have access of information not only in Hebrew but in different languages that this country has.
Yes,
Definitely.
that is awesome. I love how your mind works and how you went immediately to work on that. Abir has appeared in the Knesset many times, arguing for various rights, workers' rights, and different other causes
Arab community,
for the Arab community.
Palestinians, yes.
Yep. And also you've been at the Supreme Court, right? As
Yeah.
well, arguing at the Supreme Court level, which is amazing. And Maya has done amazing research that, I'm sure there's more up-to-date research, but that I got to write about. And I'll never forget what you called it, the TikTok intifada back then, and how, what is the word when people gin each other up? Oh my gosh, my brain hasn't come back from the
It's
war.
looking for sanity, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Your
that's
brain
true. We're
doesn't
looking
need to
for
work as
sanity,
usual, yeah.
and my Aperol spritz is over there, which is way too far out of my reach.
God, let's bring it.
What is it when people incitement? Thank you.
Incitement.
People use social
Definitely.
media for incitement in various ways, and
Yeah.
I don't know, but would you
It
want to
is
talk about that?
it is an important word when talking about social media, because I think you do have incitement, but also when I did my research about mainly East Jerusalem social media, how people use it, etc.
Mhm.
So it's not necessarily incitement for terror. It's rather just saying out loud, what do we think? How do we want to um, just express our voices freely on social media? And it's not so obvious how to do it. TikTok allows people to use many, many layers of creativity. So yeah, that's my research
All right, so you brought
talking
up
about
an
TikTok.
interesting point right now because has there been more crackdown on what people can say and how can they express themselves in the context of the war within the war, but also the 2 year, almost 2 year war that we have going on after October
Definitely,
7th.
definitely. So it's like it's bad 2 years of being Palestinian on social media, or even leftist on social media. It's almost impossible to speak up.
or have a demonstration even in this country.
Yeah, yeah, it's not free. It stopped being free unless you are willing to pay either just
Personal.
a personal price, a social price, and obviously there are more than several cases of people being arrested, taking for investigation, etc., etc.
Wow.
So um, there is like there are many many silent voices,
Hmm.
and then you choose when to speak and where and with whom. There is a lot of how do you say it in English? Um, a lot of thought. You dedicate a lot of thinking before you express yourself,
Okay.
and that is like self censorship. Even before the
Oh,
state
wow.
does it, before society, before you start to do it by yourself. And that's, it's an important topic and feeling, even
Mhm.
to think of, to try to understand what is the effect of that on people and individuals, but also on the collective.
Mhm.
Even in your workplace, what other will think.
Yeah.
If you are a doctor in a hospital
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you say something, it will be used against you, even though
very
it's
quickly.
yeah. So we had several cases like this over the last 2 years, and you feel it in the air. And
Mhm.
being here today, us together, it's not something usual in Jerusalem. Having our friendship also,
Show
it's
about
not.
to start.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Zahra.
We are
I,
going out tonight
yeah.
and we found our sanity
Finally,
after the
yes.
war.
Well, I want you to explain though what you mean. It's not usual for us to be going out and together. What were you getting at there?
Jerusalem is separated. The Arab Palestinian community in Israel and the Jewish community in Israel is separated by neighborhoods, by towns, by education system. Everything is separated here. And our friendship, over the last decade, our children playing together and raised together. It's not something usual in this country. Having our children speaking three languages, Arabic, English, Hebrew, fluently, and being able to communicate with each other without having any borders between them. It's not
It's
something
not usual.
regular.
It's not something you take for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just the fact, celebrating your birthday, all the
Yes.
families together last week, and we going out tonight.
Tonight,
It's just, and this place, feel
في
bad.
البيت.
Right. Well, I
Yeah.
wanted to
It's
ask
Here
you
في
about this
البيت.
too.
Yeah.
here's for feel bad.
Can you tell us? So we're at this place called Filbet. I'm just gonna whip the camera around. It's over there. There's a concerts and everything. But what does it even mean? Filbet. What is that?
في
Babait,
Uh-huh.
البيت at
home,
home
but
Feel at
and
home.
feel at home.
yeah,
So it's the English word feel
yeah,
and feel bait,
Bait,
bite,
in
same,
bite in
and it's in
English,
two
in
languages.
Hebrew and Arabic, it's the
same
same.
word.
Right. So it's
Bait,
using
bite.
the two languages, Hebrew and Arabic, to say feel at home. And
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like an inclusive place. Right now, we're going, what music are we going to hear tonight?
We
Uh,
are going
The
to hear
traditional
traditional
Syrian
Syrian
music.
music. Basically, the music coming from Halab and it's called Al Qudud. I hope I'm saying it right. It would be my first time hearing.
And it's
this kind of
Jews and Arab playing together.
yeah.
And we will, yeah, let's film the
We
show a
are
little bit.
We'll
we are excited.
yes, I'll bring you inside and
Yeah.
film the show a little bit, and that'll be really cool. But probably, we don't like to. I don't like to necessarily be what like put people in a box, but I think you need to know the significance of this because you may not know if you don't know because you may be sitting in the U.S. and you're like, oh, who are our friends? But I mean, Maya's a Jewish Israeli, and Nabir is, would you say Christian Palestinian? Do you say Christian Arab,
Palestinian
Israeli? Explain the
from
whole.
Nazareth, living in Jerusalem. Yes,
Uh-huh.
from all over.
And I'm just me. So you don't need,
Our
I don't know
friend.
what, I'm just their friend. And so anyway, yeah, this place is great. And what we were saying before, our kids have gone to school together. They're all breaking up now after this year. How sad. But they'll still be friends most likely. No, they will. They have no choice.
Yeah.
And
We are.
and anyway,
We forced them.
yes, yeah. Well, they'll be with us, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
they have no
We have no
choice.
choice.
But I mean, this is just to give you a great picture of the way Jerusalem could be.
Yes.
And if you go back to my interview from last week, I think I posted a couple days ago an interview with Rebecca Bardak about is coexistence possible and her experiences in working in a shared society or creating shared society. So anyway, look, we'll bring you into the concert hall. I'll check the comments now. I need to get my glasses because the screen
Bye-bye.
is like this big. But I mean, by the way, this is the seeds of the podcast we talked about.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're such dreamers, and every whose birthday was it last time when we were at
Maybe
Aliwan?
it was yours.
Really, Aliwan? And I still have the paper, and we're like, this is our
The
podcast
napkin.
idea, the topics, the this,
An
the
idea
that.
and a napkin.
Yes,
We need to do it.
yes, the napkin idea. Did we put
But you
Yeah.
got it,
money on it?
you know.
No, no
We
money.
gotta do it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gotta
Still
do
no
it.
money.
So just so you know, this is the future podcast right here. And I mean, there are no bounds here to the intellect that in this right here in this orb right here.
Cheers.
Amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Cheers. So come with us now to the concert hall. They're starting. The host here was really nice and helping us out. He told me his name. I'm like, oh, you're so nice, right? He sees I'm searching for the Wi-Fi or something. He goes, you need the Wi-Fi. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how'd you know? He's like, I try to be conscientious. So I asked his name. His name is Zafre. Zare. So I was like, wait a second. Are you Armenian? Yes. How do we not know each other? All right. Well, anyway, we're on our way in.
Bye.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Where is Zare? I know my accent, not a good accent on that name. I know, I know. Check it out. All right, Zare,
Thank you.
you got to say hi. You already got props.
Hi from Philbit. Hello.
Hey, awesome. So when you do get to come back to Jerusalem, you come here. Ask me about
We
it.
will host you. We would love to have you guys anytime.
This is called Armenian hospitality. It's amazing. Bye. Cheers. Cheers. So, all right. So I'll check it out. When I have it at hand free, I'm going to flip the back camera. So just bear with me and I will read your comments in a few, but you probably can't even hear me now. Where did our seats go? Oh, there. Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on. All right, guys.
Are you still?
Yes. Your second. I can't operate with a drink in my hand. I guess that's a good thing,
Are you
right?
still?
Yeah, yeah, but listen, you'll hear now in Hebrew and Arabic. Is going to be great. Watch.
اهلا وسهلا فيكم
All right.
في البيت
Back
في
camera.
الأخوات هبائيم اللي في البيت. الناس اللي عندنا أول مرة في البيت هو مركز فني ثقافي فلسطيني إسرائيلي في القدس اللي بيستعمل الفن والثقافة كوسيلة كأداة اللي نقدر نحاول نتخيل نتأمل واقع أفضل من الواقع اللي إحنا عايشينه. في البيت هو كاس منوط وتربوت بيروشلايم أتكافى تافر إسرائيلي فلسطيني شي اشتمش بالمنوط كثير بتربوت ككثير دميان حتيم يوجد مش مفهوم ضمن انه احنا اليوم مع بعض هون بعد فتره
The debate is a cultural
فشكرا
and
لكم.
art place where and the Palestinians meet together in Jerusalem. So it's a and it's not granted that we are all here sitting together.
Right. Especially after the war. Yeah.
الأمسية اليوم هي أمسية مميزة
I'm holding it closer to you so we try the translator.
It is very special occasion, and we can imagine Middle East that is different and better. Today we are having Halabi Syrian music, and they called it from here to Sham, which is a city in Syria. Now Hebrew, it's called from here and from here to Sham.
Which is the name of the city. Okay.
The Sham, yeah. And now we are talking about the Hudud Halabi, which is the music, the original music in Syria. We have artists, princes, on Kanun.
I don't know what it's called. Some kind of percussion, somebody on the oud.
Bass so much fun.
Okay, bass.
Elias.
Oh, I know Elias.
لؤي عباسي على العود
That's right also.
وخالد كيوان هو المطرب شيران.
Khalid Kiwan
Okay.
is the artist who is going to perform tonight. And
Oh, okay. Nice.
so
Very nice.
enjoy.
Okay, enjoy. Thank you, Abir. I hope you guys heard that. That was awesome. And here they come. There's the backstage. Check out the instruments. I don't know if you guys have been privy to Middle Eastern music, but that's an oud. There's another oud. Oh, it looks like a dulcimer and percussion. Ah, okay. So maybe that's not the Elias I know.
It's a well-known instrument and
My-
complicated.
Yes.
Yeah.
My brother played an instrument like that. Yeah, he taught it self-taught. Yes. All right.
It's cool.
Yes,
It's
it
very
really
cool.
is.
It wasn't packed for a while.
And you can find here, religious people from
Yes.
different backgrounds, and you can speak any language you want without worrying about the reaction of other people when they hear you speaking Arabic, for example, or speaking Hebrew.
Yeah.
So it's a comfortable place to be in and enjoy the night. You feel safe in this place. It's like our safe zone here.
Yeah. And that's why it's like really created a space like with Feel Big, Feel at Home. It's like really creates a space, like a safe space for people to just come and be themselves and feel at home. So I can't wait for the podcast to be. You are so eloquent. Your English even like soars. Where's the camera is going? Can't imagine you in court. I'd be scared.
I know.
So also interesting though about that the timing about Syria, considering they're all talking about Syria normalizing relations with Israel, which I mean personally I think I want to know first of all what's the status of Turkey in Syria, and also has Giuliani repented of his sins? That's what I want to know. Giuliani,
Let's see what the
I mean, come on. Actually, it's not so much about should they normalize with Israel. It's that maybe you shouldn't let your groups slaughter Christians and other minority groups. Like maybe I don't really care what your relations are going to be with Israel, but why didn't you get a group in your own country?
I wonder how much money they will get from that.
Oh my God.
He's still suffered, right? There's a lot on him.
There's a lot going on that we have no idea.
No idea.
But we're going to have maybe have sense. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, I love Khan.
You love what?
The Kanon. It's beautiful. Actually, this music, I was raised on hearing this kind of music.
Really?
Yeah, but I didn't know the name. So it's nice to know historical name. Yeah.
So I think that
Huh?
Dan, my husband, came a month ago before the Iran episode alone to hear an Egyptian music performance.
It was Yuret Salami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came by myself.
I mean, without friends, just came by
It's good to hear it. That's amazing.
That's a great thing. We knew all the songs,
That's so
all the
cool.
lyrics.
That's awesome.
He loves me. He loves Egyptian music.
By the way, Abir's cousin is also
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Mary Sakran Manassa. She's a singer and she's amazing. Next time we'll.
Oh my gosh. We
Next time she
that.
come.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Like in the winter or something.
Yes.
I don't know
Oh,
if
you
it was
have to
this
come
winter or the
here.
last winter. It's
No,
cold.
last
I
winter.
remember it being cold. All right. All right. I'm going to give you a few bars of music and then I'm going to go.
مساء الخير حبايبنا جميعا، يكون عافية. أتمنى تنبسطوا معنا. تكون معنا ليلة جميلة سورية حلوين مصريين بس. بتمنى تكون الليلة حس في لي فريق وتعالي نكيف.
Amazing.
Welcome to Syria.
Welcome to Syria. I think I'm going to change the YouTube title
Welcome to
on this
Syria.
video and just put it Welcome to Syria.
You should.
All right.
أمان 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 نعم صار ضيف من أهوى فرقني فالحب يعطاني نعم صار ضيف من أهوى فرقني الحب يعطي كل بالهادي لولا الهوى لضربت ولا رضا لذكر الماء يا ساكنين لا 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 نعرف لكم معنى لطيف صار على قلب فيا روحي في ملائكها كم بالله لو ذاك الهوى لو الهوى
It's like a warm up. Oh well. Oh well. Yes. It's like did it work? See? You'll have no, that was just a warm up, guys. Bye All right, I'm gonna end this. Away. It's it. I'm bringing it back. Right.
There it is. All right, Rachel. All right.
So